VanJess's Homegrown, definitely a drop. 9
Yes.
songs, 30 minutes long. And VanJess has kind of just like been in the underground as a neo-pop duo here and there. But through this album, you realize, oh, they've actually been on a lot of songs that you know.
Even
very
a
much.
lot of stuff that you've known. Exactly.
Yeah. The song that it starts off the drop, "Come Over," has been like I've heard it so many times
I've heard
for
a
years.
bunch. Yes.
It's just a really smooth, groovy, funk-filled, like neo-pop song.
It's been like remixed. It's been like featured in a bunch of other stuff of like people mixing this track and everything. So I've heard it a lot. Solid track. Very good. Great opening for the album too. And then after that, you got Slow Down, which then has elements of trap and B in there too, kind of mixing neo-pop with trap and B. And I really like that aspect into it because my issue trap and B, sometimes it can get a little stagnant if you just keep doing the same thing over and over again, right? But
yes.
I like it in the context of a drop, and then especially after more neo-pop stuff, and if it's sandwiched between them, it's very good in that context. Because then it gets you into a little bit more of a groovy beat, and then you can slow it down, speed it up a little bit, and go back and forth with it.
Yeah, and a good thing you can do with trap and B is that in the context of an album or a drop, you can combine it with a lot of other different sounds and make it cool altogether, make that drop a really more complete work. Because I like the trends, like I wasn't expecting Curious with VanJess, Jimmy Tense, and Garen to fit musically in the rest of the album, along with Dysfunctional, which is the K-Tronada track.
Yeah.
And like the K-Tronada track Dysfunctional was old for us when we reviewed the K-Tronada album, technically 2 years ago, but really a year ago in late 2019. And it's still a really great song.
It's still a damn good song. Exactly. I saw it and I was like, I didn't realize that. I didn't realize that this song was going to be on this album. But okay, I'll take it because I'll listen to it again.
Yeah, a lot of artists are doing that where they're like, they're double dipping. It's like, okay, we made this song, you use it for your thing, we'll use it for my thing. And it goes to show K-Tronada is an incredible producer. But it's
amazing.
Versatile in the context of a standalone song, of course. It's a really powerful punch as a standalone song. But in both K-Tronada's album and VanJess's album,
it fits perfectly.
Fits with both albums' sounds and where they fit in both albums.
And they're two very different albums.
Yeah, it goes to show the thing I was saying earlier, where like you can now expand what you're doing genre-wise, even back-to-back song. It's really good. And a lot of what I also like instrumentation-wise, as most of this album is trap and B, is that you get like songs like Roses and High and Dry are like barely music. It's just like bass note and then drums and just really powerful singing.
Yeah.
It's really nice to see how much you can do with a small amount of music and still make it sound really powerful and meaningful. In fact, High and Dry actually has a really nice kind of almost experimental drum beat to it in the back, which sounds really nice. So definitely that's really good.
It's a great drop overall. I really that middle part I actually enjoyed a lot because I was interested too when I heard Dysfunctional. I'm like, what's going to play after it? And then High and Dry is more of, again, that trap and B. And it's having Dysfunctional sandwiched between Curious and High and Dry is a perfect spot for it. And then within the rest of the album, then you get more into your neo-pop stuff towards the end where it slows down a little bit more. Even like the song with Caught Up with Phony Pal is a little bit more like upbeat track and stuff. And it's just fantastic.
Super funky.
Yeah, very funky. You hear that funk beat and bass throughout the album. You have little elements of it here or there, but then it comes out to prominence and Caught Up for sure, and it's fantastic. And then the last two songs kind of slow things down with Boothane and Come Over Again.
And Come Over Again, which is like an even more trappy remix of Come Over, which I actually, maybe just because I've heard Come Over so many times over the past like 3 years now, I like it a little bit more. I like Come Over Again, which is the remix, a little bit more than Come Over.
Yes.
But they're both really nice songs and sounds, and the album wraps up nicely. A rare case where I would have liked one more, maybe two more songs.
I would have liked it to be a little bit longer. I would have liked a little bit more stuff if you had another song, like another K-Tronada produced song or something more into that realm of more upbeat electronic stuff to spice it up. Then this would have been such a good album too. Make it a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Very good drop though.
Very good drop. Cream of the crop of what we consider a drop.
Yes.
I know what mine is, but I don't want to like steal yours. So what would you call this?
Damn, this shit.
To me, this is AMC.
It's AMC for you?
They got comeback power.
Yeah.
We short them right now, but they've got comeback power.
I was gonna say this is solid. You're buying Bear Stearns as it's like slowly coming down, but then you're shorting the stocks that you're buying because you're doing like a Uno reverse card onto your own thing, which doesn't make sense, but you're getting a shit ton of money out of it either way.
It's like you're getting a short position on your earlier position.
Exactly. As it just like slowly fell and then ate shit and then hit rock bottom at 0, and then you're like, jackpot.
Okay. That is hooked on economics. We should definitely do our financial podcast for day traders.
Oh God. Don't follow our advice, please,
No,
God, no.
please.